Okay, new character. This is Nathan. But today's still all about Davey. So, we've got the new program sorted. That's all running nicely. We're now, what, this is the end of second week in the program. Things are going well. We've started real Nordics. I hate you. Thing 412 that Davey's now better than me now that we're both adults. Second day of heavy bench, Davey did 75 for 5 doubles. Yeah, 75 for 5 twos, and that went well. Four to go. Today, though, we're going to talk about Davey's warm-up, and we're going to do a bench-specific warm-up. So every workout we roll and we stretch. We also need to do an upper body and a rotator cuff warm-up. So let's get stuck into it. Alright, so first up is a rotator cuff open book. Shoulders up and back, elbows pinned by your side, open the band apart. This one's going to engage your infraspinatus, which if Davey turns around for us. Infraspinatus, rotator cuff. There's 4 muscles in your rotator cuff. 3 of them are external rotators, that means they do this, and then one of them, subscap, is an internal rotator. External rotators are often locked long, and they're long and weak in this position here. So we're just going to turn these guys on, get that shoulder stable. Your rotator cuff is like a rev limiter to your shoulder. If it's not working properly, it cuts power to your pecs and your lats. So, turn back around. That guy's going to turn the shoulder on, create some stability locally, so we can create force globally. 5 sets, 5 reps, 5 seconds per rep. Second is a reverse fly. Your scap position, your ability to pin your scaps back like this when you bench to get a good arch through your thoracic spine is really important. So this is going to wake up lower and mid traps, rhomboids, get everything loosened up so he can get into and activated so he can get into a position back here, ready to bench heavy from a nice stable position. What are we doing? 10? 10 reps. 10 reps with like a 1 or a 2 second pause. Next, what do we got next?
Now scap push-up.
Now scap push-up, okay. Down to the ground for a scap push-up now. Next we've got a scap push-up, so hips up a little bit. Scaps and your serratus anterior are involved in moving your scaps and controlling the shoulder. When you bench and you pin your scaps back, the serratus doesn't really work. What I want though is to engage that and get that shoulder and that rotator cuff warmed up in this position here, keep those hips up, so we're in a good position to work. Davey really struggles with this one because he doesn't do a huge amount of push-ups, so his serratus and his ability to move his shoulder blades aren't that great. So this is a way of warming that up, which is going to help with his benching. And also long term with just general shoulder health as well. So again, 10 reps of this, try and get that core up and keep the elbows straight. Now on to back balls. So next, Davey, and the last part of the warm-up is a set of thoracic mobilizations on a back ball. So these guys, I'm just going to put the footage in from last time. So Davey did these for the first time ever, only like last week. So I'm just going to use that footage instead. To get a good bench, you want to be able to arch through your thoracic spine to get your scaps pinned under, so you've got a nice big chest. That makes you, not only does it bring your chest closer to the bar, so you've got less range to go, but also puts you in a better position where your lats and your pecs can do their job. So a nice open, long thoracic, so you're not jamming up your lower back. You're working through your thoracic spine instead. Breathe, relax. Is really, really important. So if you can open this up, get that chest close to the bar, and also put the lats and the pecs in a better spot to work. Happy days. But you still have to do them today as well. Ah, boo. Okay, so it's Thursday, week 3. We're yet to do the trigger point stuff at the end of a workout. So, in order to get it started, we're going to do it at the start of every Thursday workout, which is a non-bench day. And then starting from today, we're going to try really hard to start doing it on the bench days at the end of the workout. So, first is a pec minor release, so ball, or the pointy trigger point, the point of relief, which is brutal. So we're going to start with the ball today. Just in under your collarbone, under your deltoid, up against the wall. Pec minor release is also a really good anti-desk one. Opens your shoulders up, improves your thoracic posture, and just gets those shoulders sort of sitting more central in the joint as opposed to slouching forwards. This guy spends a lot of time at a desk, and so if you want to sit at the desk a lot and bench a lot, which is like the two worst things you can do for your posture, you're going to need to make sure you're doing your release work and your extension and pulling work to balance that out. And then the second thing we're going to release out is Davies infraspinatus. You want to put your arm over to sort of stretch it out a little bit to get a little bit of release work. That's it. And then a little wider, a little higher as well. Like infraspinatus kind of sits on the shoulder blade. So it sits on top of the shoulder blade, runs out to the shoulder. It's your main external rotator, so it's the main one that does this. So when we talk about benching, getting into this position here, and with Davies overhead press, how your elbow sits like this, where it sits out and doesn't get under. That's a lack of external rotation strength and activation. So get this rotator cuff, especially infra, even wider, get him firing, get him working. Yeah. And then we can get that shoulder press into better position and also do a better job of getting the elbows under the barbell when you bench. Cool, that'll do. And thus concludes the part of the warm-up that we have failed to do because it's at the end of the workout, but have now started 3 weeks late. Cool. So we'll do that before every chin-up day on a Thursday, and we'll try and do it after every bench day on a Tuesday and Saturday. But there's a good chance we'll forget probably half of those, but we'll try our very best.